Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live today with the most amazing storytelling series that we've come up with. Today we have with us Dr. Mike Lockett, fondly known as Grandpa Mike. Dr. Lockett has been a teacher, administrator, storyteller, author, motivational speaker, workshop leader, keynote speaker, and a recording artist. Dr. Lockett is known as Grandpa Mike throughout Eastern Asia. In the US, he is also called the normal storyteller because he lives in a little town called Normal in Illinois. Dr. Lockett has been telling stories for over 45 years in his and has worked as a teacher, school administrator, professional storyteller, and a children's author. He has given programs across 32 states in the USA and in 17 countries. He has had 25 performing tours of Taiwan and 15 of China. Dr. Lockett has published 14 books, 5 storytelling CDs, 1 storytelling DVD, and over 200 articles and other storytelling recordings in the USA and in Taiwan. He has 12 more children books that will be released when the troubles with the global pandemic are over. Dr. Lockett tells stories to all ages and all audiences, but he is best known for his family friendly audience participation stories. So let's welcome Dr. Mike Lockett, fondly known as Grandpa Mike. Good evening, Grandpa. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you today?
Good morning and
Namaste. Very
I'm
nice
good,
to go
Grandpa.
ahead and meet you.
I'm good. I'm good, Grandpa.
I'm
So here
glad.
we have our children. They have already started pouring in our children. And
Okay.
I think without waste, because we are 5 minutes late, I guess we should start off with the storytelling sessions and with your normal way of storytelling.
Well, that sounds great. I love to tell stories. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. I like to play music and I also like to tell stories. And for some of my stories, I use some helpers. For my helpers that I like to use silly animal hats. So I'm down in my studio right now telling stories, and I'm going to reach down beside me once in a while and bring up an animal hat. And sometimes I will put the hat on. Sometimes I will just hold the hat. But one of my favorite stories, a long time ago, the world was brand new. The Creator made the world and everything in it. But the Creator was alone. So he reached down and he took a handful of dirt and he made himself a man. He made 2 arms. He made 2 legs. He made a head. He breathed life into man. And he called the man Adam. He says, Adam, I have work for you to do. Adam says, work? What kind of work? I want you to name all of my animals, said the Creator. How can I do that? There's lots of animals in this world. I gave you a brain. Use your brain. So Adam called the first animal. He called that animal and he looked at the animal and he said, talk to me. Talk to me and I will give you a name. That animal said, whoo. Can you say that? Whoo. Then the animal said, whoo. Can you do that? Whoo. It went, whoo, whoo. Can you say that? Whoo, whoo. Then it went, man said, monkey, I will call you Monkey. Oh, Monkey said, thank you, man. I like my name. Then Monkey climbed high up a tree. He brought down something yellow. He gave it to Man. Man said, ugh, what is it? It's a banana. Ugh, what do I do with it? You eat it, said the monkey. Here, try it. Man said, I don't like it. No, you cannot say you don't like it until you have tried it, said the monkey. You try it. So Man took the banana. He tried it. It was delicious. He said, thank you to the monkey. Oh, Man worked and Man got paid. That is a good idea all around the world. When you work, you get paid. And Man called another animal. He thought, I'll try this again. This time he looked at the animal and he says, talk to me and I will give you a name. The animal said, Ma. Can you say that? Ma. Then it says, ooh. Can you say ooh? Ooh. Then it said, E. Can you say that? E. Ma. Ooh. E. Can you do that? Can you hold up your hands? Can you close your hands? Leave a hole for your mouth and say, Ma. Ooh. E. And open your hands when you say E. Here goes. Oh, Man said, cow. I will call you Cow. Cow said, thank you, Man. I like my name. Then Cow said, give me your hat. Man took off his hat and Cow went, squish, squish, squish. Man said, ugh, what did you put in my hat? I gave you milk, said the cow. Milk? What do I do with it? You drink it, said the cow. I don't like it. No, you cannot say you do not like it until you have tried it. If you have food at home or food at school or food wherever and drink wherever, you cannot say you don't like it if you have not tried it. That is the rule. So Man took a drink. Oh, it is good. See, said the cow. Oh, Man tried it. He liked it. Man worked. Man got paid. What a good idea. If you work, you should get paid. Man called another animal. This animal, it was different. Man says, talk to me. Talk to me. I will give you a name. That animal said, book. Can you say book? Book. Say book. 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 Man said, chicken. I will call you Chicken. And I will call your husband Rooster. Chicken said, thank you. I like my name. Then Chicken went, and it laid something round. Man says, ugh, what is it? It's an egg, said the chicken. What do I do with it? You eat it. I saw where it came from. No. Cook it and eat it. And Man cooked it. And Man ate it. Oh, it was good. He's been eating eggs ever since. Oh, Man worked and Man got paid. When women work, women should get paid. Oh, but man called another animal. He said, talk to me, and I will give you a name. That animal sounded like it was asleep. It went, can you do that? And it said, ow. Can you say that? Ow. Ow. Try it again. Ow. Oh, we'll do it this way. Hold up your hands. Close your hands. Leave a hole for your mouth. Are you ready? Oh, man said, lion. The animal said, no, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. No, no, no. Your name will be Lion. I will call you Lion. Lion said, thank you, man. I like my name. Man said, are you going to pay me? The animal said, yes, I will let you live. That is your pay today. Sometimes we don't like the pay that we get. We don't always get paid as much as we like for work, but we work, we should probably get paid. But every animal until the very last animal. The last animal man looked at, and man said, talk to me. I will give you a name. That animal said, he. Can you say that? He. Then it said, ha. Ha. He, ha. He, ha. He, ha. He, ha. A new sound. Try it. Man said, donkey. I will call you Donkey. Donkey said, oh, thanks, man. I like my name. Then Donkey ran off without paying. Sometimes we don't get paid for work. Sometimes when you don't get paid, it is called volunteering. It looks like man just volunteered to give Donkey his name. Donkey ran away. Now the world was filled full of lots of water. It had not rained at the beginning of time yet, but the ground was always wet, it seemed. And Donkey slipped in the mud, and he says, uh-oh, I forgot my name. Man says, no, Donkey, you are not allowed to forget your name. Oh, but I did. I forgot my name. No, you are not allowed to forget your name. I gave you a name. You should remember it. Oh, okay. I'll take a guess. Is my name Cat? What do you think? Is his name Cat? No, your name is not Cat. Okay, how about Dog? How about Dog? Is my name Dog? Well, is his name Dog? No, it's not Dog. Okay, how about Tyrannosaurus Rex, the biggest dinosaur? Am I a big dinosaur? No, you are not a dinosaur. Your name is not Tyrannosaurus Rex. How about Starfish? No, your name is not Starfish. How about Cow? Am I a cow? No, you are not a cow. Look, your name is Donkey. Now, I didn't mean to give you your name, but I told you. Your name is Donkey. Do not forget your name. Oh, okay. Forget my name anymore. And Donkey ran off again. Donkey fell down. Donkey got up. Guess what? I forgot my name again. No! You are not allowed to forget your name. Now, tell me your name. I don't know. I forgot my name. No, you are not allowed to forget your name. Oh, okay, I will guess again. Is it Zebra? No, your name is not Zebra. Okay, is it Monkey? No, your name is not Monkey. Is it Grandpa Mike? No, that is my name. My name is Grandpa Mike. I'm the storyteller. Your name, well, okay, I will tell you your name one more time. And do not forget it, or I will be, tell him. I will be angry. Your name is Donkey. Do not forget it. Okay, Donkey. My name is Donkey. Okay. Donkey slipped in that new mud of creation. He got up again and he says, uh-oh, I forgot my name again. No, you are not allowed to forget. Oh, I am so angry. And man was so angry. He reached. He grabbed Donkey by the ears. He pulled one way and said, your name is Donkey. He pulled the other way and said, your name is Donkey. He shook Donkey by the ears and said, your name is Donkey, Donkey, Donkey. And Donkey's ears grew long. For the first time, Donkey had long ears. Oh, and ever since that day, Donkey has never forgotten his name. But also, ever since that day, Donkey has always had long ears. Now that is an Italian creation tale called Why Donkeys Have Long Ears. Did you like that story?
That was amazing, Grandpa. That was really amazing. And in fact, the kids started answering the question also. When you are asking, what's your name? What's your name? Everybody started typing donkey, 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 and donkey.
I read that story. Oh, it was in a thick book of stories, maybe 200 stories in the book. And the story was very, very short, and I fell in love with it. But it's an old story. It is called a folk tale. And just so the children know, there are folk tales from all around the world. And folk, the word folk means people. And a folk tale is a story that belongs to the people. So anybody can tell that story. But what I try to do is I try to take a story and make it mine by putting things in it that I can do. Like when I was a very young boy, I started learning to make animal sounds. Now, I made sounds, and when I was in school, sometimes I got in trouble. Don't do that if you're in school and your teachers don't like it. But out on the playground, it's lots of fun. Or at home, sometimes it's lots of fun to try to make different sounds. Like, which one of the animals, it sounded like an owl. It sounded like an owl because the first sound it made was whoo. But then it made a different sound because it brought the sound back in. Whoop. And it went whoo. Whoop. Then it went whoo. Whoop. Then it went whoo, whoo, whoo. And ha ha ha. And hee hee hee. And which animal went Does anyone remember that? I bet they answered that one.
Right. So now we have the questions for you. Which was the first animal named? Just type the name.
And
What
and
was the animal which Grandpa Mike was acting like? That's your second question. Your third question is, which animal forgot its name?
Now I have another question for you. What did that first animal give to man to eat? It was yellow. It grew on a tree. Sometimes we just bite it right off. Sometimes we break it and we eat it. I like to chop it in pieces and eat it with my cereal sometimes in the morning because it's a delicious, delicious fruit. So yellow when it grows in bunches on trees, and it's very, very good. And it has lots of potassium in it. And that's what the first animal gave to man. So that's question number
2.
2. Now, I have a silly question. One animal went. The animal's name was Lion, but I said something strange. I said, Lion. He said, no, I'm not. Now, wait a minute. What did I mean by that? That's a very hard question. It takes someone very smart to think of that one, because you're lying. No, I'm not lying. Oh, it's the word lion is not always a name. Do you know something else that lion or lying means? That's a very hard question that you have to really think hard for. Now, when I tell stories, I use lots of sounds, and I'll give you 2 more questions in just a minute. But I make lots of those sounds with my mouth. I make lots of those sounds with my throat. And so this is just something I'm going to tell you. I drink lots of water, because when I go ahead and make those sounds, I have to have lots of water so I do not damage my throat. Now, do you know this animal? I'll ask question number 4 in just a second. But I don't know if you have this animal in India or not. Ready? Do you have that animal? We like that animal in America. And it's one of our favorite birds, but we not only like to look at it and listen to it, but in America, sometimes, yeah, okay, I know we have different cultures, and not everybody there eats meat, but we do in America, and that's one of our favorite food birds that we eat at Thanksgiving. Did you take a guess? That is the turkey. Are you ready for question 4? Are you ready for question 4? Okay, here goes. Now, what did man do to donkey when he could not remember his name? What did man do to donkey to punish him when he could not remember his name? Oh, there was something that he did. Do you remember what he did? Okay, and question number 5. Question number 5. Now, this is about what kind of a story that is. It is an Italian story. I told you that. But what kind of a story? I said it is a story, some kind of a story, or some kind of a tale. And the word means people. Okay? So are we back to you to see if you've got the answers for those questions yet? Or is it time for another story?
I think it's time for another story. By the time they are sending it, we can continue with the other story.
Okay, so here goes. I will tell you another story. And this time, see, lots of times, I will tell you a secret. For many, well, it's not a secret. For many years, I was a teacher. For 21 years, I taught school. And then I was a principal, what you call sometimes a headmaster. And I worked in schools altogether, 21 as a teacher, 12 more as a headmaster. That means 33 years in schools. And during 33 years, every day I wore a tie. And every day I wore a jacket. And of course, I had more hair back then. But every day I did not wear a funny looking hat, but I always would wear a suit and a tie. And all of the time I told stories. I would tell stories at night. I told stories on the weekends. And when I retired, I started telling stories full time. And so I put on a storytelling hat and I got rid of the tie. I got rid of the jacket and I started wearing other silly kind of hats. And sometimes I wear a hat like this one. I put on this hat. Do you recognize this animal? This is a bear hat. So we'll put bear on. Are you ready? Because once upon a time there was a bear. And bear would always say, and you should repeat this after me. I am bear. Your turn. I am bear. I am strong. Say it. I am strong. I am big. Say, I am big. I can do anything. Well, every day, I am bear. I am strong. I am big. I can do anything. Well, one day, Bear was bragging, saying that, and all of the animals were just sick of Bear. They were tired of hearing, I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. I can do anything. And one small animal said, no, you can't. Huh? Who said that? Did someone in India say that? I heard you. I heard that. I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. I can do anything. No, you can't, said the little animal. Huh? Who said that? Did you say that? I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. I can do anything. No, you can't, said the little animal. The little animal is called a chipmunk. The little animal said, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't do everything. Yes, look at little animal. I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. I can do anything. Now, what part of that do you not understand? Okay, I agree. You are Bear. Yeah, you're Bear. And yep, you're strong. You smell strong too. And you are big. You're a lot bigger than me. But you can't do everything. You can't just do anything. Okay, tell me one thing I cannot do. I know. You can't stop the sun from coming up. Yes, I can. No, you can't. 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 Okay, I will show you, said the bear. Tomorrow, the sun will not come up. Yes, it will. Ah! The sun will not come up tomorrow. Yes, it will. Now, all of the animals were worried. What would happen if the sun did not come up? Without the sun, the corn would not grow. So the deer would not be able to eat the corn. Without the sun, the plants in the water would not be able to grow. The fish would not be able to eat the plants. Without the sun, the night animals, the night animals would be around all day long and they would eat all of the small animals. Why, the sun had to come up. A bear all night long stood out by the lake, looking across because the sun always came up over the lake early in the morning. All night, Bear stood up and says, I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. Tomorrow, the sun will not come up. Yes, it will, said the little chipmunk. All night long, the animals watched. They sat on the edge of the lake and they watched. Oh, they hoped the sun would come up. Oh, please come up, sun. But all night long, Bear said, I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. Tomorrow, the sun will not come up. In the morning, Bear kept going, I am Bear. I am strong. I am big. The sun will not come up. But the sun came up, and soon the sun was high in the sky. And little chipmunk said, I told you so. I told you so. I told you you could not stop the sun from coming up. I am right and you are wrong. I am right and you are wrong. Bear said, little chipmunk. Yeah? You are right and I am wrong. Told you so. Told you so. Yes, and I am also bigger than you. Yeah, I know you're bigger than you. You're bigger than me. And I am also stronger than you. Yeah, I know you're stronger than me. And I also am going to eat you. And Bear grabbed Chipmunk by the back with his big claws and said, little Chipmunk, you should have never teased me. You ought to have had enough sense. Never tease anyone, especially someone bigger than you are. Oh, please, please, please let me go. No, I will not let you go, said Bear. I am going to eat you. Oh, please, at least let me pray before you eat me, because in my religion, I always pray before I eat. Pray before you eat? Yes, please, let me go. Okay, pray. I can't. Why not? You're holding me too tight. Oh, okay. And Bear let go with his claws so Chipmunk could say his prayers. Then Bear was going to eat him. But Chipmunk, he took off running as fast as he could go. And Bear, just before Chipmunk could dive into his hole, Bear took his claws and he grabbed hold of Chipmunk by the back. And he got his claws into Chipmunk's skin. And Chipmunk squeezed, and he squeezed, and he squeezed until he got loose. He ran into his hole. A bear stood there for the longest time. But bears are not very smart. Bear finally walked off to find something else to do. And after many days, he forgot about Chipmunk. But Chipmunk did not forget about Bear. Because you see, Bear's claws left marks on Chipmunk's back. Now the son felt very sorry for Chipmunk, and he helped those marks to heal. And the marks became beautiful stripes. So on every single American chipmunk we see today, it still has beautiful stripes on its back. And that is a story of how Chipmunk got its stripes. Now that is an American, it is a Native American tale. A Native American, some people used to call them Indians, but the proper term, Native American. And there are natives all over the world. There are Aborigines in Africa. There were natives, the first people in Africa. And I know that India had its early people. And early people of every country tell their own stories. And in America, that was a story told in the early United States. And again, the title is How Chipmunk Got Its Stripes. Now, Rena, have your children had enough time to answer the first questions?
We have selected 4 of them who have answered all the 5 questions that you've asked them, all the 5 questions that you've asked them.
Wonderful.
And now we are sending a link for them to enter the Stream Studio, and they can interact with you directly.
Wonderful.
So meanwhile, you can carry on with another story, and I'm sending them the link, and I'll help them to enter the studio.
Okay, now, did you want questions for this story?
We'll interact with these 4 children, and then we'll have for the story that you are saying, then we'll have it for that.
Okay, so you would like another story now?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sounds good.
With your instrument, Grandpa.
I can do that.
Yes.
This is an American instrument. It is called a dulcimer. Can you say doll? Doll. Si. Mer. Dulcimer. Dulcimer. Can you say it one more time? Dulcimer. Dulcimer. It has strings on it. It is similar to, it is a stringed instrument. It is not a violin that you play underneath your chin. It is not a guitar. It is not a bass that you play this way. This instrument sits on your lap, and in the camera, it is very hard to see it. I have it sitting on my lap, and I have a strap that I'm wrapping around myself, and I'm sitting on the strap so the instrument does not fall off my lap. Now I'm going to readjust the camera just so you can see this instrument. So you can just barely see it right here. But so this is kind of cutting off my head, but here goes. A long time ago, cats and dogs had their own houses. They did not always live with human beings. Now, I know that sounds weird because today almost every dog and every cat lives with people. There's not very many who live out by themselves. The dog and cat were really good neighbors. Dog and cat, they never had a fight. Said hello when they got up in the morning. Said goodbye when they went to bed at night. Well, dog, he had to have a job to live in his own house because you have to have money to pay the rent. Oh, you have to pay rent. And dog had to have a job because he had to have the money to pay taxes. And I don't care if you're in India or America, wherever you live, the government makes you pay taxes. And he had to have money for food. Oh, yeah, because dogs, people, everyone has to eat. So dog, he had a job. Dog chased away burglars. He would watch out, and if somebody tried to get into your house, dog would chase them away. And if animals, squirrel, dog would chase away the squirrels. If an animal was trying to go ahead and eat your flowers, well, dog would chase them away. If somebody came on your property who did not belong, dog would chase them right away. And dog got paid for his job. He paid for his house with the money he made. He paid his taxes with the money he made. He paid for his food with the money he made. And dog also put part of his money into a doggy bank. I know that sounds silly. Some of you have a piggy bank. In America, children sometimes have a bank that is in the shape of a pig, and it has a slot in the top, and they put their coins, they put their money into the piggy bank. And if we can have piggy banks, well, dog could have a doggy bank. And cat had a job too. Cat's job was he would sometimes swat the moths that would try to come in the door, because people don't like moths. Moths chew up your clothes. And cat would chase away the rats. Cat would chase away the mice. And if there were any snakes that came around, cat would sometimes even chase the snakes away. And cat would get paid for his work. Not only did he get paid, but he could take some of those rats and some of those mice and put them on a stick and heat them up and cook them over a fire. Mouse kebabs. Oh, they were totally delicious. But there's a problem. See, cat did use his money for his house. He did use his money for his taxes. He used his money for food, and he did save some of his money in his kitty bank. Well, I have a piggy bank. Dog had a doggy bank. Cat had a kitty bank. And he took and saved his money, and it was a good thing because something happened. Dog and cat. They got old. Dog could not move as fast. He could not chase the burglars away. Arf, 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 arf. He could not chase the squirrels as fast as he used to. Squirrel. He could not chase people off of the property. His teeth were a little more sore, and some of them even fell out. Dog could not bite as much. He could not bark as much, and he just could not do his job. And if you don't do your job, you don't get paid. And cat could not chase the rats as fast. He couldn't catch the mice like he used to. And snakes, he didn't dare go near a snake because he couldn't catch the snakes anymore. The snakes would have eaten him. And if cat couldn't work, cat cannot get paid. They were both running out of money. Before long, they would have to go live with those humans. Oh, how terrible. But dog had an idea. He went upstairs and he got his doggy bank. And cat got his kitty bank. And they dumped their money right into a hat. And they took that hat down to the butcher. And there at the butcher, they bought the biggest ham you have ever seen. Now, you might not be a meat eater, but let me tell you, dog and cat, they like their meat. And they brought back the biggest ham bone you have ever seen. And it was full of meat. And dog and cat, oh, they took turns carrying it. And when dog carried it, he sang a song. He sang a song that went, my ham, or our ham, our ham, our ham. Because you see, it didn't just belong to dog. It didn't just belong to cat. It belonged to both of them. If it is not yours, it is not mine. It belongs to both of us, so it is ours. Dog said, you should sing this song. Our ham, our ham, our ham. Can you sing that song clear off in India? Our ham, our ham, our ham. But cat, cat, when it was his turn to carry the ham, he sang a different song. He sang, my ham, my ham, my ham. Dog says, oh, no, no, no. I beg to differ, sir. It is not your ham. It is not my ham. It is our ham. You sing it is our ham. The cat liked his song better. He sang, my ham, my ham, my ham. Dog says, no. Excuse me, sir. It is our ham, because the word our is the pronoun that means it belongs to you and to me. It is our ham. So sing our ham, sing this song. Our ham, our ham, our ham. The cat said, it is my ham, my ham, my ham. Dog says, no, sir. It is our ham. Cat said, no, it is my ham. And Cat grabbed the ham. He climbed to the top of the tree and he sat there for 3 days eating the ham. Well, all that time, dog kept going, our. Now, everyone thinks that dogs are howling, but no, what dogs are doing is just trying to teach proper English. He was trying to say, it's our ham. And Cat, when he was finally done, boom, he dropped the ham right on Dog's head. And Dog, when Cat came down out of the tree, Dog chased him up another tree. When Cat came down, he chased him up another tree. And ever since that day, most dogs in the world have been chasing cats.
Grandpa, the children are here. The children are here. We'll just pop them in one by one and they will be giving the introduction and then we will have a group chat with them.
Okay, sounds good.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I'm fine. Hello.
What's your name?
Rixel Namu.
Nice to meet you. Namaste.
Say namaste.
Namaste.
Okay, you are in which class?
I'm fifth.
Okay, this was for group A, no problem, but you are the first one to answer them. We have another one. She is Neha, right? No.
No,
Your
I'm
name
Tavisha.
is?
Tavisha.
Okay. This
Nice
is
to meet
Tanisha.
you. Namaste.
Say namaste.
Namaste.
Say namaste.
How old are you?
Jai Shri Sham.
How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years
Great.
old. Oh,
And
that's
how are
great.
you? How old are you?
11.
11. Awesome.
And here we have a little master. He is, what's your name? What's your name? Tell me, what's your name? Kanika, tell him to tell his name.
Maybe he can add here.
Yes. What's your name, बेटा? आपका नाम क्या है? बताइए. अगर आप बोलोगे नहीं तो आप ग्रैंडपा से कैसे इंटरैक्ट करेंगे? आपकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है.
Sounds like a computer problem.
Quite possible. Quite possible. So, yes. Tell me something about yourself, Rigzan.
I will love read story.
Love reading stories. Good.
And I am love to playing game.
Good. What kind of stories do you like?
English.
Great.
Which stories? You like fairy tales or you like folk stories? What kind of stories? Sorry?
Fairy tales.
Fairy tales. Which is your favorite fairy tale?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Great.
Walt Disney fan.
Yes, Walt Disney fan. So Tanisha, tell us something about yourself.
I'm a bibliophile.
Keep the phone in front of your face.
I'm a
Yes,
bibliophile.
Okay, you're a bibliophile. Okay.
And I love reading thriller stories and answering the questions regarding them.
Great. So, you are the younger one.
Could you hear my stories well today?
Yes, I did hear
Yes.
them.
Did you like it?
Yes, they were quite interesting. I loved them.
Yes, Nirbhay. आप नहीं बोलेंगे? Nirbhay?
Yes, ma'am.
You are how old are you, Nirbhay?
4 years.
4 years. Oh, great. He is the youngest one.
4 years, Nirbhay. 10 music class. Right.
So, Nirbhay, did you like the stories?
Yes.
You like them? You will not talk to Grandpa?
Did you have a favorite?
Hello, Grandpa.
Which was your favorite character? Say good evening, Grandpa, and namaste, Grandpa.
आपको उसमें दूसरी लैंग्वेज में नमस्ते बोलना आता है? क्या वैसे बोलते हैं? हाँ तो
He's a bit shy, I guess.
Oh, he's
He
talking
liked the
now.
donkey.
You
He
like
liked
the
the
donkey?
donkey.
network issue, that's why mic problem.
Okay, not a problem.
And he's doing it for the first time. He's too young, so he's a bit nervous too.
I get to travel all over the world telling stories.
Oh, that's great.
But because so many people are sick now, I have to stay home and I don't get to travel now. So Grandpa feels sad.
Oh, Grandpa, don't cry.
That is why, Grandpa, we thought of bringing you to India virtually.
So I get to get on the camera to tell stories today. You just put a big smile on my face.
Thank you so much.
Grandpa, do you know how to speak French?
Do I know what?
How to speak
How
French?
to speak French.
No parlez-vous français. Sorry, I don't speak French.
Uh-oh.
No parlez-vous français. Se habla un poquito de español, señorita? You speak Spanish?
No.
No? No? Okay. Many of my trips over this last several years, I've had 25 trips to China. So I am trying to learn Chinese. So 我很高兴认识你. Very nice to meet you. So I speak a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Chinese, and of course I speak English. I hope you will learn. What languages do you speak?
I speak English, Hindi.
We have another young guest over here. What is your name, young man? What is your name?
Speak. Akshay Gupta.
Akshay Gupta.
Akshay Gupta, speak properly.
Akshay Gupta.
Oh,
Which class
namaste.
are you in?
Thank you. Thank you.
Which class are you in?
I'm in first.
I am first.
Okay.
First class.
So do you all like to read lots of books?
Yes.
I like to write books.
Yes.
And look back
read
behind
books?
me.
Yes.
What do you see behind me?
A lot of books.
Yes.
A lot of books. This is one of my libraries. But upstairs in my house, I have
Don't
A
make
room
shit.
without
books.
a room without books is just like a body without a soul.
I'm sorry, I could not hear.
A room without books
friends.
is just like a body without a soul.
Say book.
Oh, I like
Books
that.
are best.
Books
I
are
like
best
that.
friends.
A home without books is like a body without a
Books are
soul. That's beautiful.
Books are best friends.
Books are best friends.
Absolutely.
Ma'am, sorry to say, but please do not prompt from behind. Let the child speak on his own. Please,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Grandpa Nirbhay wants to know how many libraries do you have?
In my house, I have a history library behind me because I read lots of history. So that's one library.
Okay.
Upstairs, I have many folk tales. So in one of my bedrooms, 2 walls are covered with folk tales. And
Which is your favorite novel?
my favorite novel, I like to read history novels, but over the last several years, my folk tales have become my favorite books. So they're usually big books with lots of small stories. And I like to write books because now, do you know what you call a person who writes books?
Author.
So do you want to ask something?
An author is right. And I have written many books now.
Can you share the names with me?
Tell me.
I'm sorry.
Can you please share the names of the books you have written?
कुछ
I'm
पूछना है
having
अपने
trouble hearing because
इसके बारे में stories
I'm talking at once.
Okay, look there.
Yes.
How to inspire.
Hello.
Sometimes what I like to do I like to find old stories that are almost dead. Stories that nobody reads anymore. And stories should always live forever. So I like to take an old story, I breathe new life in it. So I find a new way that I can write the story out, and I try to make it come alive again and try to turn it into a children's book. And I'm a very lucky man because I have friends who help me by illustrating the books. They draw the pictures for me, and they help me then make the stories come alive, and that way we can turn them into books, which is really a lot of fun.
How to inspire.
Great.
How did you got inspired by writing books?
Well, I was a teacher for many, many years, and I taught children to read. And I always used to say, oh, I wish I could write like that. I wish I could write like that. And then it's like, hey, wait a minute. If they can write, so can I. And so I tried to start writing. And when I wrote one story down and then shared it, and it made people laugh. And once people enjoyed one story, then I tried writing another story and another story. So today I like to write many books.
Speak.
Great.
Which is your best story?
What? One more time.
Which is your best story?
Speak again.
Which is your best story?
Which is your best
story?
Well, I kind of like the donkey story that I told today. That's a lot of fun. But I like to tell many, many other kind of stories also. Sometimes, a few years, here's something that happened to me. How old are kindergartners in India?
Kindergarten, we have 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5-year-olds. Okay. But
At times we have even kids who are as young as 2.5 years old.
I went to Taiwan to tell stories. And when I was in Taiwan, which is a small island country, they said, Grandpa, you will tell to kindergarten. But they gave me babies to tell stories to. And when I told stories to the babies, that was very hard. So I had to start using puppets and animal hats and pictures and many other things to tell stories. So I had to learn many different kinds of stories. So today I know many more stories than I used to tell because I tell to very little kids and I tell to big kids and to adults. So my favorite story depends upon the audience that I'm telling to.
Great. So it's I guess it's time to end our session now. I have yes. Okay, kids. Thank you so much for being here and answering the questions.
What should we call?
What should be grandpa and pa?
I hope you had fun today. Did you like the stories?
Yes, I
What
love
should we?
them.
What should we call you?
Grandpa.
Grandpa or pa?
Okay, Rena, feel free to give them my website because there are over 250 stories they can read in English for free on my website.
I'm just typing it.
So that is www.mikelockett.com. You already know it.
Yes.
So bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye, Grandpa.
Nice meeting
Bye bye.
all of
Love you.
you.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Grandpa, have a
Fly
Speak
nice day.
safe.
loudly.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Rena, I hope that was what
Yes.
you hoped for.
Yes, it's exactly what I hoped for. But we had some kids, the younger ones who could not log in,
Yeah, I understand.
and instead we got kids, who are bigger in age, and they could they could log in. So I thought it's a better option because this is our
Sure.
inaugural session, and with a great personality like you having inaugurated it, I'm really blessed to have you here, Grandpa. And definitely we will be having more sessions with you. I'm still waiting for the dates for them, and please
Okay.
do check in.
Yeah, you
Please,
said August. You said August 10.
in August. Yes, in
Okay.
August. In fact, I will. What I will do is I'll drop you the dates that are there, and you can check them
Okay.
if you are free on. We would request, because I know you love singing, so we can have a song from you before we wind up.
A song today.
Yes, if possible.
Oh, let's see what we got. So, do you still have a few listeners on today, or are they all gone?
No, they are there. They are there.
Well, okay.
How many viewers do we have on YouTube?
Now, just very quickly, sometimes children like to tell on each other.
Yes.
That means if I'm going to tell, that means I'm going to say something bad about you to mommy or daddy or to grandma or grandpa. So I'm going to tell. And it's not nice to tell, but that's what children do. So once upon a time, and this is a true story, in the northwest part of America, children were at their grandma's. And the children kept saying, I'm going to tell on you. And grandma stopped what she was doing. She played with the children. The children were good. She sent them home to mom and daddy. And then later she sat down and she wrote a song. And I'm going to play the song. I'm going to play the song. And so the words are, I'm going to tell. So therefore, at home sing, I'm going to tell. You sing it. I'm going to tell. I'm gonna tell, sing. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna holler, sing it. I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do, for everything you do. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. Try that one. I'm gonna tell on you. Now the words are, I'm gonna tell. I'm going to tell, I'm going to holler, I'm going to yell, I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. I'm going to tell on you. So I'm going to tell, well, I'm going to tell, well, I'm going to holler, and I'm going to yell, I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. Well, I'm going to tell on you. Now it's just my turn. Well, I'm gonna tell that you suck your thumb, and I'm gonna tell where you stuck your gum, and I'm gonna tell about the cat and the glue. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. Sing with me. Well, I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. Now it's just my turn. Well, I'm gonna tell. You sucked me and you bit me. Well, I'm gonna tell how you smacked me and you hit me. But I'm not gonna tell what I did to you. I'm just gonna tell on you. Sing with me if you can. I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna tell, well, I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. Now it's just my turn. Well, I'm gonna tell that you hid the broom just to get out of cleaning your room. When mom comes home, she'll sweep the floor with you, 'cause I'm gonna tell on you. Sing with me. Well, I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. Well, I'm gonna tell on you. That's a song called Tell. The
That
writer
was
of that song
amazing.
is
That was
Rosemary Sorrell.
amazing.
I'm sorry, what?
That was really amazing. In fact, while listening to your stories, we traveled back to our childhood.
Well, that's right, because I'm going to tell. And so today I used my instrument, played a little music, and today I told a story. And it was a pleasure joining with you today. And I'll look forward to going ahead and seeing you again on some other day. And right now, I'm going to go upstairs, and I did not eat a breakfast yet. So it is later, and so I'm going to put some food in my belly. And then it's time for me to do a little walking, because every day I try to walk at least 1 mile before noon, another mile in the afternoon, and then another mile in the evening. See, I'm old, I have bad knees, and I have to keep my body moving. And the only way you do that is eat right and exercise. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I hope all of you enjoyed the stories today. And Rena, thank you for including me.
Thank you so much, Grandpa. It's an honor to have you here on this platform.
Okay.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So here we end our session for today. Tomorrow we will be having Dr. Sophie Roy Chaudhary from Hyderabad. She will be telling you amazing stories. Thank you. Thanks for being with us. Namaste and good night.